Hello.
Okay, so you can take the 3 to the other side of the equal sign so that you have 24 minus 3. So 3x becomes 18. Oh, sorry, 21.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir. Maybe we'll ask you to repeat a bit just up there because we are struggling to get your voice.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was saying, here what you just need to do is to pair the like terms. So you look at what is common and put them together. So you have 3x and negative 2x. So you put them together, you have 3x and negative 2x. Then you also have this negative 3 and positive 4. You also put them together, negative 3 and positive 4. Then you divide everything by 12. Then you say this is equal to 2 over 3. So 3x minus 2x, the answer is x. Then negative 3 and 4, when you add them, you're getting positive 1. And then you divide everything by 12, and then you say this is equal to 2 over 3. So what you just need to do here is to cross multiply so that you find the solution. So we are going to have 3 multiplying with x plus 1. So we have 3 multiplying with x plus 1. Then 12 times 2, this gives us what? 24. So if you want, you can divide everything by 3 so that you just remain with x plus 1 this side. Then the other side, 3 into 24, you get 8. So you take this one to the other side of the equal sign so that it becomes negative 1 this side. Yeah, so when you take it to the other side of the equal sign, you have x being equal to 8 minus 1. Then x is equal to 8 minus 1, the answer is 7. So let's see if we have another question. Okay, so let us look at this simple question here. So sometimes functions are not, so most of the times, questions are not brought the way you are seeing them here. This is not how they come. Maybe this one here, but the first two are too simple to be brought in an exam. So most of the times they'll bring something like this, where you need to understand and derive equations. After deriving the equations, that's when you solve the equations to find the answer. Okay, so the question says, the average of the salaries of Kelly, Rini, and Nina is 20,000 a year. If Kelly earns 4,000 less than Rini and Nina's salary is 2/3 of Rina's salary. Find the salary for each person. Okay. So the first thing that you need to understand in this question is that they are saying the average of the salaries of Kelly, Rini, and Nina is 20,000. So when you find the sum of these salaries that these people are getting, the answer should add up to what? 20,000. So when I'm going to get their first letters to represent their names. So when I add Kelly's salary and Rina's salary and Nina's salary, this has to give me 20,000. And then they're saying if Kelly earns 4,000 less than Rini, So if Kelly earns 4,000 less than Rini, this means that Kelly earns how much? 4,000 less than Rini. So we say R minus 4,000 is what Kelly earns. So Rini, let me use the capital letter. So when you subtract 4,000 from what, when you subtract 4,000 from what Rini earns, you get the salary for Kelly, according to the question. And then the other part that you need to understand is that they are saying Nina's salary is 2/3 of Rini. So 2/3 of Rini will give you what? Rina's salary. Rini's salary. So in other words, we are trying to say, oh, sorry, it will give you Nina's salary. In other words, we're trying to say, and Nina's salary is equal to 2/3. 2/3 means 2/3 of Rina's salary. So these are the three equations that you are needed to derive. So now after doing that, you now have to replace all the, you now have to solve these equations simultaneously. So how do you do that? I'm going to replace in this equation, while there is N, I'm going to put this. While there is K, I'm going to put this. So this is what I'm going to do. So while there is K, I'm putting what? In this equation, while there is K, I'm putting R minus 4,000. So I'm going to have R minus 4,000. Then while there is R, I'm just going to leave it like that. And then there's also this part, which is N. So while there's N, I have the value of N there, which is 2/3 R. So I'm going to put that. So we have 2/3 R. Then this is going to be equal to 20,000. So I'm going to put 20,000 this side. Okay. So the other thing that you need to do here is to collect the like terms. So I'm going to take this 4,000 to the other side of the equal sign, and then I'll add the remaining terms because they all contain R. So R plus R, this is going to give me what? 2R, and then I'm going to add this to 2/3 R. So I'm going to have 2/3 R. Then this is going to be equal to, we have 20,000 this side, where we have to subtract the when this negative 4,000 goes that side, or having positive 4,000, and this will add up to what? 24,000. So on the left, this side, when you add 2R plus 2R/3, you're getting what? 8R/3. So you get 8R/3. And you are equating this to what? To 24,000. So let us make R the subject of the formula so that we can find the salary that Rina get. Okay, so what we can do here is, I'm sure this one is straightforward. You just multiply 3 times 24, you're getting 72. So now 72 divided by 8. All right, let me just do what I'm talking about. So we have 8 this side. Then I'm trying to cross multiply. So 8R times 1, this is giving us what? 8R. And then 3 times 24, this gives us what? 72,000. So from there, we divide everything by 8, divide everything by 8. You find the value of R as, so 8 into 72, that is 9,000. So 9,000 is Rina's salary. So now to find, okay, somebody's asking to say, how do you find 8R? Okay, let me go back to fractions. So I'm going to go back to solving fractions. I don't know where I'm going to do it from. Okay, let me solve it from here. So we have 2R plus 2/3R. So I'm trying to add these two fractions. So the common denominator is 3. 1 into 3, the answer is 3. 3 times 2, the answer is 6. So 3 times 2R, the answer is 6R. 3 into 3, the answer is 1. 1 times 2R, the answer is 2R. So when I add 6R and 2R, this gives me what? 8R. And then everything over 3. So this is where I got 8R over 3, this part here. And this is the value for the salary for Rini. So now let us find the salary for Kelly. So the salary for Kelly, the salary for Kelly is, we have K is equal to, remember the expression here, which is R minus 4,000, R minus 4,000. So K is therefore going to be equal to R. I'm going to put the value of R there. I found it to be 9,000. So I'm going to put 9,000 there, minus 4,000. And the value of K becomes 5,000. Okay. So from there, we can also find the salary for Nina. So the salary for Nina is given using this expression, which is 2 over 3R. So we have N being equal to 2 over 3. What is R? I'm putting 9,000. I'm going to put 9,000 there. Then when you multiply that, you discover that you get 6,000 as the answer. Yeah, so you can test if your solution is okay by trying to add the answers that you have found. So the first answer that we found was 9,000. So 9,000 plus the second answer that we found was 5,000 plus the other answer that we got is this part here, which is 6,000. So we have to see if we are going to get 20,000 here, because they said the total is supposed to add up to what? 20,000. And you add this, you discover that the answer that you get there is simply just 20,000. So that is exactly what you are supposed to do when you are presented with such a question. So first of all, read the question 2 times or 3 times and understand. When you understand the question, you have to start making equations. So after understanding the question, you quickly start making equations. When you make equations, solve the equations simultaneously to find the variables that they want you to find there. So this is how simple functions are. So the next time we're going to meet, I'm sure we'll be looking at inequalities. Then from inequalities, we'll proceed to quadratic equations. And we summarize the whole topic by looking at functions, or rather, polynomial functions. Okay. So I don't know if you people have any questions before I can end the meeting. Okay, since there are no questions, so see you in the next lesson that we're going to have. Yeah, see you. My name is Hamted. Shalom, shalom.
Tomorrow.